everyone, my name's Mike and welcome to the video. For those of you who've watched us before, you've noticed we've been away for a while, so I apologise for that, but we're back now. We've had some health issues and things which I won't go into, but we're all fit and healthy and everyone's back on board. So we're back making videos. So this first one is just a bit of a quick and dirty. It's just me on my own. Yesterday I had a chance to ride a V100 S Mandello Moto Guzzi up at A&D Motorcycles, and I thought good opportunity to, seeing as I was riding the bike anyway, to make a video of it and kind of get my toe back in the water and start making videos again. So fantastic, it was lovely. I know we've done a video on the V100 before and we all really enjoyed it, but I really like the S model. It's quite a bit more sporty. I'll talk about it when I go on the ride. But what we've got coming up is the A&D have got in the new Stelvio, which I had to sit on, and I really like that. The seating position is just fantastic on it. The V100 I find a little bit short in the leg, but the Stelvio addresses that, and it just felt I just sat on it, and you know when you sit on a bike and you know this is just the bike. So I think I'm going to really enjoy that. So we're going to do a group test on that, so I'll get all the guys together and we'll take that out and do a full test on it. And also what we've got coming soon is the Himalayan 450. So they had one in A&D which I had to look at. They haven't got any demonstrators yet, but as soon as they get one we'll do a full group review on that. And we've also got some classic bikes coming up. We've got a V11 Moto Guzzi from the early 90s, which we've been meaning to do for a while, and we've got lots of old 60s bikes to do. So we've got more bikes than we know what to do with, really. And we're also going to be doing some hill climbing this year. So with that, I'll stop waffling. One of the best comments that we've ever had on this channel was a guy in Norway who said to me, less blah blah and more vroom vroom. So I'll take his advice and I'll stop blah blahing. So with that, on with the show. Okay, so I'm riding the bike now. We're in the little town of Denby, which is where A&D are located, and what we're doing is we're heading up towards, it's a road that takes you to Pentravoilis, which is up onto the Denby road, the Denby Moors. They're very close to some magnificent roads. This is one of the favourite biking roads in North Wales. So we're just leaving the town at the moment, and so I'm on the V100 S. So it's the Moto Guzzi Mandello V100 S, and I know we did quite an extensive video on the standard V100, and I was doing some other filming work for A&D, and the bike that I was given to use was the S model. So I thought, seeing as we haven't done a lemon drizzle video for a while, I might do one of this. And also, because we've got the Stelvio coming up soon, it'd be nice to reacquaint myself with the platform, with the V100 platform, which is one of my favourite bikes of all time, to be honest. So we've just left the environs of Denby, and we're on the road, Denby Road, and we're in the national limits now. This guy in the Golf ahead of me, I don't know what he was doing. He's just I think he was after a race, and he kind of saw me, flashed his indicators at me, and cleared off. But you know, I'm on a lone bike, and I'm going to be videoing it, so I'm not going to be going over the speed limit. I may drift over a couple of times, but there's a average speed cameras along this road anyway, so it's not a road that you can go mental on, but it's a great road for getting a feel of the bikes. So how does it feel after, it's probably a good, I don't know how long is it, it's probably about 9-10 months since I rode a V100 last, and it still feels fantastic. That engine is just fantastic. It's for a road, you just don't need anything more. It doesn't make big number figures, but it's just got torque. It's a friendly engine, but it'll go. You know, it's got plenty of get up and go to it, and it's got that Moto Guzziness to it, which, you know, I've seen some reports saying that it's been ironed out, but I don't think it has at all. You know, like, I've ridden a lot of Moto Guzzis. I've owned Moto Guzzis myself, and I think this is worthy of the name as anything. And just listen to it. You can't really hear, you know, when I'm exercising, but if you hear later on when I'm kind of opening it up a bit, and you roll it off, and you get the pop 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 backfires, but it's got that Moto Guzzi feel to it. It's unless you've ridden one, it's hard to describe it. It's almost like it's torquey and it's thumpy, but it's smooth, and it's almost like it sounds stupid, but it's like an electric motor type torque, and it's a feeling all of its own. I really love them. I love these V-twins. They're beautiful bikes. So I'm riding the S, and that differs from the standard bike in a few ways. It's got electronic suspension. It's got the MIA system, which is a dash that allows you to connect your phone. It does navigation, all sorts of clever things. It's got heated grips, it's got quick shifter, it's got tyre pressure monitors on it, and it's got that glorious paint job, and I just think it looks fantastic in this Moto Guzzi green colour. But how does it feel compared to the old model? Well, I must say, when we rode the old one, the handling was great, but this is another step up. The handling just felt impeccable. I didn't do anything to the suspension. You know, it's electronically adjustable. I didn't adjust it. I just jumped on it, and I think I'm looking at the clock, and I think I'm in road mode. I didn't even put it into sport mode, and on these roads, you know, it's as good as anything. You know, I ride an old air-cooled Ducati, which goes up these roads like a rat up a drain pipe. It's so light and it's so flickable, and you know, it's really quick on these Welsh roads. But this thing is like a step above that. It's just wonderful. To be honest, I would have one of these in a heartbeat. They're just wonderful things. So plenty of torque. Probably lots of you have ridden these bikes, so I don't really need to go on about it too much. Just to say that there is a big difference between the S and the standard model, and it'll be really interesting to see what the Stelvio's like, because it's got a big pair of boots to fill, to be honest, if it's going to be anything like as good as this bike is. The only thing I found with this bike, and I found it last time, is I'm 5'11", and it's a little bit tight in the legs for me. I used to have a Griso, and that was a bit the same, but it's the sort of thing that when you're on it, you're kind of used to it. But just listen to it here. You know, I'm not caning it, but listen to those pops. about 160 miles, so I can't really thrash it. But in fact, I was so impressed with this bike. I've been raving about it. We went back the next weekend, and my brother, who's looking at upgrading his V85, was crawling all over it, and I think he may have put a deposit down on this actual bike. I'm not sure if he has or not, but he's certainly very seriously considering it, so I'll be very happy if he does, because I'll have access to this bike. But there you go. So yeah, fantastic thing, absolutely fantastic thing. And thank you to A&D. If you're in the area, take a bike out, ride these roads. They're a great dealer, and I'll leave you to listen to it. Oh, and I'll put a picture up of my brother sitting on the bike. You tell me, let's have a guess as to whether he buys it or not.